Oh, We Wrasslin podcast. We get your bars on podcast in the building. Ari Starks and Sue in the building here tonight. And We Bookin Volume 6. Getting our pitches and predictions. The return of Bray Wyatt. CM Punk or The Elite. How will we book their return? And of course, probably the one I am interested to hear from these two men. What will be your War Games match on the Survivor Series card? It's We Wrasslin episode 59. We Bookin Volume 6. Sit back and relax.
Relax.
Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic. Yeah.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
And gotta go in fifth.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
For our Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, Ty. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going to Wrestling God. Yeah, just gonna have to be mad. That's just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
To keep the job, I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit swallow. You nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers who, as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't naked, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this.
Oh, God damn it. Your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I would play the street car.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
Alright, talk your talk. I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
You
gotta have some good and bad in their team. Even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
Wow, dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
It's episode 59 on We Wrasslin, We Bookin Volume 6. This is where we get all predictions and we get in that creative bag. 3 heavy topics to cook it up. Trying to think if we should do 5 in one topic. We're going to start for We Bookin. And you know what? I will shout out to Coataholic. I do like where the circle or the other people agree or disagree on the prediction. Remember, this is not what we think is going to happen, what we would like to happen. We Bookin Volume 6. And we got the War Games match card. CM Punk or the Elite return to AEW, and then Bray Wyatt. Before we get started, though, what's going on? Get your bars on podcast. Sue and Ari Starks.
What's going on, man? You already know what it is, man. Back on the fucking platform. I'm just checking out these recent updates from the Triple Mania card. You know, it's always some crazy shit happening when Triple Mania is going down. So I'm just gonna be following this while we
always.
Yeah, while we book it, I'm just gonna be following this joint, man. On the low.
It's funny how people talk about Tony Khan, but what about Triple Mania?
Dog.
They have been nasty from the get. I ain't gonna lie. Part of Tony Khan BS happened with Triple Mania.
Oh yeah.
Nobody talk about that, but that's what happened when you're the big dog now.
It's funny. Speaking of you, we're gonna speak about Kenny and them later. Conan stated he was trying to, because Kenny had the AAA Mega Championship and such, and I guess he had to vacate it. So he wanted him to kind of like send a message, do a little video message, because I guess Rey Mysterio opened the show with just like a little anniversary, shout out and such. And I guess he wanted Kenny to kind of do something the same, kind of like giving shout out to the whoever was going to be the winner of it. But seeing how serious this legal situation is, Kenny can't do nothing. Like, son can't show his face.
Your boy's going to have to sit down. Like, for real, sit down.
That shit crazy, dog.
Wait, I'm sorry, what happened?
They wanted Kenny to do a video to send the like AAA card or Triple Mania card, because for their main title, he had vacated it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he lost it, but he had vacated it, and I guess whoever is going to win it is going to, a little congratulatory video or just shout it out or whatever. And he couldn't even do that because of the legal situation at their end. Like, you can't even send a video to another. Like, they don't want you doing nothing. This is crazy, bro. That just shows you how when this return happens or whenever it happens, it's going to have to be something epic, because we just got a return. Like, it's going to have to be something.
Literally. Like a return we've been waiting for.
We just got it. It's like, come on, crazy.
Yo, right? And honestly, before we get into the We Booking, you mentioned some side news. Appreciate you for that. And this is something I do want to speak on just a little bit, or just mention. Yo, Triple H. I wish I had the photo of Tony Khan when he said, I thought Triple H and Stephanie was my friend, because, oh boy, a lot of people that I know personally, like seriously, out of all the cars that happened, they seen some from it that they're excited for the next one, and that's Forbidden Door. But as we see, we're not gonna get too deep in it, but OC returned, Gallows and Carl Anderson, and if people really want to know all of it, Carl Anderson is still finishing his New Japan Wrestling dates. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a WWE fan, you know that alone says a lot.
He is currently the never openweight champion.
And that doesn't, Ari, respectfully.
He is currently the never openweight champion in New Japan Wrestling, and said he is for damn sure going to be wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom in January.
If you just heard what that man says and you watch WWE, if you was there for the F, you know how much that says. No, it's not a guarantee. Oh, we're working with New Japan, sign this. But for us, who's been around and know somebody who passed and is not even getting acknowledged that he was WWF champion, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that Carl Anderson and Lou Gallows popped up while still working for any other promotion that WWE don't own says so much. Like, not even just a little bit, so much. And because it's so much, because of what Ari just said, he is still currently a champion on another promotion.
Let's be all the way honest. Like, it's just the fact that the conversations are being had, or just discussions are being had between these two companies
is
that just says a lot.
It's a little chilling. Like I said, if you've been around since like WWF, that's chilling, bro.
That door has been cracked. I mean, has been shut for so long.
Yo, and Triple H is saying, let's let it breathe a little bit. We don't gotta open it.
Just like crack. Like, they didn't even open the whole door. Like, it still got the little chain lock on it. You just peeping through the motherfucker, but you get to see what's inside. Like, oh, okay, so all right, it's a little something in there.
You gotta do the and say, oh wait. That's Triple H.
When they get some real trust and take that actual lock off and open the door, then it's up.
Yeah, I actually got hope, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that alone, it has to give you hope, bro.
Yeah,
like, it definitely does, a Japanese superstar that's not even get acknowledged for a WWF title he won. Not only did he win, shout out to my boy Dre with the facts, he defended. And he's still not acknowledged. Now, winning is one thing, but you defend the title, and that never happened. Not here.
And you know how they do too. Oh, he wrestled in Japan.
Oh,
when we know it's New Japan or say Noah or some shit like that, but they just say, "Oh yeah, he wrestled in Japan."
Yeah,
he wrestled around the world.
Yeah, right.
It didn't take up until Vince leaving and us hearing, what's his name? Xavier Woods bringing up that the Viking Raiders were IWGP Tag Team Champions.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the first New Japan reference in a minute.
The fact that's getting acknowledged on, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's definitely. I mean, even if this is a one-time thing, it's just cool to see that different things are being done. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, it's some more that can happen from that.
No, for real. I'm excited. I just had to mention that because that's big. I feel like a lot of people, that doesn't know the behind the scenes stuff. We, the more hardcore fans, like that's big information, bro. Like, and like you said, the fact that he's holding the title for a company and saying the word "I am guaranteed" working, or like,
he gotta really make friends because once he starts expanding and trying to do these New Japan Europe, NXT Europe and new NXT Japan and such like that, you can't just be going in there without, let's keep it talk. Check it in. Like,
what Triple H,
you can't just be setting up your own trap and somebody else on somebody else's block that been running it for years.
Like,
and you a colonizer? Like, don't do it.
Like low key in Vince, as in like getting a company.
I ain't mean to call H a colonizer, but
I know, right? It's on the same level. It's just like the only difference is it's low key business wise. From what I'm seeing, I don't know people. It's like everybody loves Triple H.
Because they know he actually has a love for the business,
Yeah, and he actually listens, especially when you hear everybody in the locker room, especially like people like me and him. These is people before they left, they have always said this: the best working environment for not only the wrestling but for like your mental was Triple H. Like this is people that was done dirty contract wise and still was given. They might have said, "Oh, WWE this and that," but as soon as they mentioned Triple H, it's like they treated Triple H. Relax. They treated Triple H how Triple H was looking as NXT, as the next another brand. That's how people kind of was talking.
Unless you're like, Carl Anderson.
Forget WWE. WWE tricked me bad, but NXT Triple H, man, that's a great. That's a great company over there.
All that is true, unless you're Carl Anderson, which is the weird thing about it.
Which is real weird.
You remember, like they were shooting on WWE and shit when they left, and was even shooting on H too. Like they were pretty much saying, like, we don't fuck with H either.
Yeah, no,
it was mostly on Paul Heyman.
It was, but they also said they ain't fuck with H either. So I'm just saying,
I don't remember the H talk, but
I'm just saying it is a little hypocritical coming back after y'all was talking all that heavy shit. It's just a little, but it is what it is.
Hey, money makes
it is what it is. Given the deal that they're able to do both, why would you not accept that? And that's what most wrestlers want these days is freedom. You know what I'm saying? They want freedom. Like that's why when Jon Moxley left and he had that pretty much like open like wrestler for hire type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like champion for hire pretty much. What Moxley did when he left WWE. And he was able to wrestle in New Japan, able to wrestle in GCW, able to wrestle here, able to wrestle there, AEW, wherever. up until now, like now he's exclusive. So he was able to have that freedom.
As a professional
You know?
wrestler,
They dropping the bag.
not
Like,
when
come
you
on,
No,
talking
true.
about.
I mean, when you have the value to, yeah,
I'm-
you get the bag, but too, I'm
I'm
just
not
saying
even
wrestlers still
gonna
want.
But I'm not
lie.
gonna lie, Sue. The bag always matter. We're not gonna do that. But Sue,
Yeah.
Now, I
with
feel
them
you in
wrestlers,
my-
we can't ignore that.
You gotta
though,
find that
Sue.
sweet spot.
At a certain point, like the bag always count. That's the only reason why I'm saying ignore the bag a little bit, because the bag always matter. But the other stuff that was making the final decisions was like, yo, this is still wrestling business. I want to wrestle. I want to
Right.
entertain.
You gonna make a
Like,
living out of
like
this
the
shit.
bag was there, but look at like Tony Khan got bread. He giving someone to do bread. No, I want to go over there.
But let's keep it tall too, though. Like even though I know he's a vilified name up here. Like even Cordona just made a statement where it's like, "Yo, I can show you too." Like same with Cody before he made the ROH and like made the AEW situation happen. Like them two guys like that showed you it's possibilities to make money, and the Bucks too. It's possibilities to make money outside of the WWE. And with given now what Cordona would say, like and also AEW, like I can move and shake and make bread without this shit. You know, it's all about how you conduct your business.
The bread. That's what I'm saying. It's more about
it's all about the business, man,
and reaching the audience now.
Exactly.
That's what I really think. I think the urge of the audience is getting out there, because we got to remember, like we always said, we love wrestling. That's why we had this conversation. We love wrestling, but there's so much good in-ring wrestling at the point other stuff gotta matter. So if I'm a professional wrestler, that bigger audience has to be the itch, because it can't be, oh, I'm looking for the 5-star match anymore. Like, I mean, it can, you know, it's there, but it's not like like everybody's doing it.
Like, you want to have that. You want to have that
thing.
story that's put in the butts and seats. You want to have that story that's where it's like, all right, by the next card, I gotta be there to see how this shit is going to continue. You know,
a WWE video package helps in a lot.
Exactly. Like even to the smallest extent. Like,
in a lot.
I don't mean to keep bringing them up, but like Cordona and GCW, he made it so much heat there where it's like niggas had to see what the fuck was going to happen next. Is this man going to die there, or is he about to like do some crazy shit to like, how is he going to survive? You know, and outside of what you regularly see on GCW, which is like hardcore shit, you know what I'm saying? Some high paced matches and shit like that. This was a great story-driven story with him and Nick Gage or him and Effie and shit like that, which is different for GCW, what GCW needed, you know? I mean, it's same with MLW when they did with Jacob Fatu and Hammerstone.
Jacob Fatu, let's go.
It felt like a big money feud. You know, you got the two biggest stars of this brand going at it, both titles. You know, is getting heated. Like they built it up amazingly. You know that when it happened, like you had to see it. You know.
1 second.
Go ahead.
Hey, Triple H. Hey, big guy. You want to sign Jacob Fatu? No. You don't want to. You can sign him out of his contract. Just bring up Jacob Fatu. He can start in NXT for all I care, because I really don't care for NXT. He will help. I'm not. You will get recaps weekly of Jacob Fatu there. I am a fan like that. He has proven to me, and I'm a late fan. Shout out to RV Starks. He put me on to Jacob Fatu. I am a late fan of Fatu. Man, oh God, in this short period of time. I think it was one promo, and I was like, oh, Roman stole his gimmick.
Tried to told y'all.
Roman stole it. No. Fatu talking to these dudes crazy.
But yeah, it's definitely a yearning for story, like heavy story based wrestling right now. They want stories right now. That's that's what FTR was giving us. That's why we kind of tight that it slowed down. Like they were giving us great stories. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Moxley and like we just say with Moxley and Hangman, they're giving us a great story in the little short time that they got. Even when you got MJF adding into the aspect of it, like it's a great story. You know, like other than just all right, I'm just here. I mean, I feel like AEW is low-key getting away from just all right, let's throw some wrestling together, but even the stories that they're trying to make be rushed. So it's like, I'm not really getting where this came from, you know? Like they about to do Dalton Castle versus Jericho
Like,
on the Dynamite show on Tuesday. Like,
you gotta save that for another show because AEW. It's so many questions at this point. I ain't
gonna lie. I feel like we're beating.
I want to know what. No,
we're spinning the same record, bro. Like we
are because I'd be having
like we all know what it is. They
but
need more than one booker. It is what it is.
Is he really the only booker? The only right?
It's not that he's the only booker.
What is Mark? I have
you got to think about it. Everybody can book themselves. It's just more so. All right, that story's cool.
And I remember seeing somebody ask this. I'm glad. Oh man, late rebuttals. You know how you hear an argument and you walk away, you think it's something good. It wasn't an argument, but that would have been a great rebuttal. Somebody was saying they didn't really understand the producer role. And all I wanted to, and people was trying to explain to him, but he wasn't like trying to understand. So all I wanted to write is, well, AEW needs what you don't understand. Like, I'm just being 100. I'm just being 100. The matches is great, phenomenal, but there's no stories.
Yeah, they need a linear.
And what Ari is saying, how even when you have stories that feel rushed, you know what can help.
This is how AEW path goes.
Stories, making in-ring storytelling. In-ring storytelling carries a story so much.
True.
So much, bro.
Their path goes like this. Like somebody could be going straight, and this is their path. They're going straight. Then something goes off, and then it goes right back to square one, and then they go back, and it's continuing past that. Then it goes somewhere else, and then they were trying to get back to that linear path, and then people don't forgot, and then they lost fucking interest in it. Then it's like it's so weird. Like
I know how some of my fans could be on this show, and let me hear. I don't care what y'all think. We're not doing this because we want AEW. We really want AEW to shine. Like, seriously. We do not want them to be another WCW.
Needs to expand the staff.
Like, everybody's been saying, why you close the door? Everybody's been saying WCW 2.0. Like, all jokes aside, I want y'all to survive, but y'all are doing a lot of stuff, bro. Like, y'all doing a lot of stuff that does just not. That's just reminding me. It really is, Ari. I'm sorry. At this point, it's starting. Like it's wrestlers though. This is the beautiful part. Y'all do have wrestlers though. It's not just like the cruiserweight division for WCW where you have it and hold on the show. No, you actually have a variety of wrestlers through your show that's saying, no, we still good. Like, I hate this. WWE guys are not. Forget that. They in AEW, they're your guys. I'm even saying that to show you how much I want y'all to survive. Y'all got superstars like Bryan Danielson, who
and let's keep the guys are
even
committed.
Your guys, Heyman Page, MJF. But you need to 100%. I know MJF is a little rocky. That was kind of I mean, he's good, but I'm talking about overall with backstage and in ring. That was kind of a rocky one. But anyway, Bryan Danielson, like Hangman Page, even though he starts a lot. Jesus Christ, never mind. But Mero, like how you have wrestlers that can shine and that's here to work for you. They're not here backstage starting fights. They're not there backstage doing arguments. Then highlight those. So those people that are doing the arguments and fights, all they're going to do is complain. Complain, and then they're going to realize and have what I like to call the HBK moment. Oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let me be a team player. Let me get an elimination chamber run. Let me face Triple H. That was the best version instead of when I was an asshole and stuff like that. It's just, you know what? Oh, we booking. Go ahead, Sue. I'm sorry. You're right, Art. We just keep.
I said this before. When
we shot him and spinning the block. Damn.
AEW is really like one of them classes where you be like, damn, like I'm about to go there and have mad fun. And then like you get there, you've been there for a minute, and you like, damn, we ain't learning shit in here. We just having fun.
I will say I'm cheating. That's a bar suit. That's a grab your collar for real. I actually went there when it was okay. I was one of the lucky ones because I went there when it was Jericho and Eddie Kingston's story.
Yeah, like I'm somebody who barely.
But everything else was what the fuck.
WWE.
Right. You're right.
I watch AEW from time to time. I keep over a little bit of New Japan and everything else, but AEW just don't hit sometimes for me. Like it just seemed mad hollow. Like
I
and
will
I'm not
say
even
they
trying.
hit a bad stint where the injuries fucked them up, and they had to
That
revert a
too.
lot of
That
stories.
too,
And
Ari.
I don't think
Yup.
they knew how to
They
kind of like.
top stars is all out.
That's what I'm saying. And then once everybody came
And
back,
your backup
they
lines
just,
is out.
when everybody came back, they ended up leaving right back out.
Below Kisu,
Alistair came back, he leaves
me,
because of mental health.
Ari.
Daryl comes back, we don't see him on TV. Kenny comes back, fucking all out fallout. Punk
Bar.
comes back, all out fallout. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
Like,
Is that the title for it?
that's what I've been
Like
calling.
Kenny Omega and the
gosh,
Bucks
grab
is
a
out.
collar.
CM
no,
Punk
but like
out.
we saying,
Everybody has left.
like we've been saying on
Andrade,
OE Wrestling Podcast, and I'm talking about when y'all been on this
Andrade
show.
out.
We
He might
tried
pop
to
back up.
Ari, we tried to prepare them for this. When we kept saying, "Yo, it's fine," and this show has been saying, "We trust me, we want AEW to shine." We've been saying, "Yo, it's fine using WWE talent. It's fine using some of this talent, but you definitely need to work on some of your younger talent, regardless of your pillars. You need other talent because of moments like this." Perfect example with Crown Jewel happened. I mean, it is what it is. That was NXT, but that's newer talent. Adam Cole comes up, replace who left, put on 5-star matches with Bryant. Not 5-star, but you know what I mean. Great matches with Bryant Danielson.
I give you even a more recent example, bro. They just had Roxanne Perez of NXT on SmackDown wrestling with the main stars.
And they talk,
and they're gonna do the next. They're gonna do.
Love her.
They're gonna have Core J do it on Monday. Like
everybody talking about future babyface. You see what I mean?
Good, sit your ass on the couch.
Like I don't like Tony.
You got the main stars going to NXT. The rest, like he's mixing it up how it's supposed. It's like Tony Khan needs to be in. He needs to be in ARP circa 2014, 15, 16 when he was on that blood, sweat, and tears era. Like when he was just putting like the matchups you would not expect, but it was like, damn, these are some good. Like,
fire.
I wouldn't expect this new nigga versus this fire vet.
Yeah,
and it's like, damn, it came out to be a fire match still. Like, and that's what I want to see with Tony Khan, where it's like, he obviously doesn't know who ARP is, but
yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying, where it's like, find a way to get the new guy, like what you did perfectly with Darby and Sting.
I got something to say, and I'm gonna let Sue go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Sue. But like, find that perfect match. But it's like with Lee Moriarty, they got him just kind of like following around Stokely and them. Obviously, it looked like Ethan Page is kind of more like the front guy outside of MJF, is the front guy of that faction and such like that. And it's like nobody too much is really like getting enough like.
Good question. Hold on, Sue. Before I let you go, let's answer the question from the comment section. Do you guys think Triple H will make a play for Jay White?
I would say that's up to Jay White, because let's keep it tall. He's unlike like AJ. He's more like Finn when it comes to like his upbringing and New Japan. Like he was a young boy. Like I remember seeing him on the side. Like I think it was one of them fucking I think it was Shibata and fucking Ishii. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Like he been there. Like he really grew up, and to see where he's at now, like, so you know, some dudes don't mind like holding it down for that flag and want to be that flag bearer. You know, he could have been left. You know, he had his seat.
I'm glad he didn't. I'm not gonna lie. This to me, if Triple H does. I think this low key. This is not the perfect time, but it's the perfect time.
He will be one of the hottest free agents for sure.
And when I say this, if his contract is up like in 2 years, or not next year. If it's up in like 2 years or 3 years max, and they sign him, absolutely, Jay White will be. I got him top heel, one of the top heels in WWE. His statues, his look. His character, minus the profanity, fits WWE molding.
I feel like WWE, they're signing too many heels, though.
No, I agree. That's why, Ari.
I feel like we don't got enough strong baby faces right now.
Ari, that's exactly why I said what I said. Not this year, not next year. Maybe the next 2 or 3 years. And the reason why I say that, because I think Johnny Gargano's going to get up there. Me personally, I think
that's one of them for
Sammy
me.
Guevara is going to be up there. I mean, Sammy Guevara.
Sami Zayn?
Yeah, Sami Zayn. I'm sorry, Sammy.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's always
I
a great
apologize.
KO whenever
you're the real Sammy. You're the real Sammy. Sami Zayn and Matt Riddle. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying. And then even
but that's only a few.
With the hell, hold on. I'm like we going to talk about.
We got Bobby.
I gotta give Triple H is good at building. Like, come on, bro. Like. He's good at
fans are fickle,
bro. Mustafa Ali, I got this. Like, I'm saying, not as in they're going to be AJ, but worthy, like, baby faces. I definitely.
Fans are so fickle, though, bro. Like, that's how strong the heels are in this industry. Because, like, just like we seen on Monday, like, Bobby Lashley had the crowd on his side going into the match. As soon as Brock came out, niggas was chanting for one more F5.
Yeah, but
it's like, damn. Even Shelton had to post like, damn, y'all niggas.
Yeah, I saw that. But at the same time, to be on, like, I still think that is.
So it's like what I'm saying with that being said is like it's look like it's very hard for a wrestler to fully get the crowd behind you unless you're just one of those captivating characters. Like Johnny Gargano's one of them, but
I think Jay White would be that in WWE. I 100% agree with you.
One of them.
I think Jay White literally is good for WWE because I think he could be one of those guys that can naturally go from heel, oh, we hate you, to we kind of like you. Like, you're so bad, we like you. Jay White, I just think
with
he's
the
perfect.
Switchblade character is tough, bro.
I'm telling you, I think that could switch. All he got to do, like his style, I think it will work, bro. Jay White, I think Jay White is definitely one. Like Kevin Owens, how Kevin Owens can literally, like we said with Pac, like I put, like in WWE, Jay White.
Pac is an anomaly, though.
Yeah,
nobody's moving like Pac, and it's I really don't like it. That he doesn't get his appreciation.
Like I said, Big Show looks at Pac and say, "Oh, that's how it's done." Because when I say that, Pac can literally turn face and heel in the same night. And Ari, the only difference, because Big Show used to do that, the only difference is not one single person is complaining about Pac turning from face to heel. He does it so much. Even me noticing it, I'm like, I kind of understand why. Like,
I think he kind of got one of the reputations as one of them wrestlers, like the crowd going like.
That's a great thing to have for a wrestler.
He's just an amazing talent. Like, people just love to watch Pac in general. So now that he's added this great character to it, it's like, dude, we just want to see you. Like, we don't care what you're doing, bro. Like, say whatever. What my nigga said in Breaking Bad, blue, white, pink, yellow, whatever, man. Just keep bringing that shit. Like, keep bringing it. Like, yo, for real. But nah, man, let's get
whatever, man.
Just a little more. I gotta get something to drink.
Yeah, but we'll finish. But yeah, like, even with that, like, I feel like Pac is just so underrated, man. So underrated. I'm not feeling this. I'm really not feeling this Orange Cassidy title change. Even though, I mean, it's like a good look, but it's like, damn, nigga, Pac just got the shit, bro. Like, he only had like two TV. He only had like 2 TV defenses with the shit,
and it was against him.
Right, Jesus, like, oh my god, man, Pac is just sitting there like, help me.
That's
please.
Another thing.
Tony Khan, if he lose that nigga Pac, bro, that's really on some like, you really fucked up, because that's really what you talk about MJF, like generational talent.
That's another thing.
Pac is another one.
That's another thing. Like, I'm tired of these recycled feuds in AEW. Like, AEW, like, between your years, why are we still getting that?
Wait, which one?
A lot of these matches that we've been getting. Like, I'm tired of seeing Jericho with a faction running rampant on another faction. I'm tired of seeing
that whole storyline just it fucking
Sammy Guevara,
bro.
Doing whatever the fuck Sammy Guevara does.
Ari.
You know,
Ari,
Ari, you know,
Ari. All I want to say, all we wrestle, I be saying certain things. They be listening, but I don't think they be listening. When I say, Ari, you stand on this rug, you get to enjoy this rug. Get your toes warm. All right, it's your turn. Is over. Next,
you just
Daniel Garcia. Oh, toes just. Oh, I love it here.
Really,
I love it here.
I will say
AEW,
though, it's a 50-50 thing because either A, I'm really mad that it could be either bad booking, or B, I'm really mad because they just did some really good storytelling. Because that's what a heel is supposed to get me mad. And somebody broke it down pretty nice, where it's like it was the most sports entertainment way for Jericho to win the match. The heel turn, the belt hitting, the belt, the title shot.
See,
I
WWE
tried to mention that too. That sometimes we do get caught up, and it's like, bro, some shit that didn't work out wasn't supposed to work out. Like, that's professional wrestling.
Like spoiler, if you've never seen the show. But Game of Thrones, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the nigga Jon Snow dies, a lot of people were pissed the fuck off, right? And then they brought him back to life, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
no, he's supposed to be.
Well,
dead.
why did you kill him in the first place? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you didn't have to do that.
Dead or not?
When they killed Brian off Family Guy, and then like the next week they brought him back.
Like, what?
Not a whole new character and all that.
What you hurt my feelings for? I thought the cast was splitting up. No.
Like, y'all just pulling straws now for stories and shit, bro.
All right, man.
AEW had to get that road section real quick.
Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think, because it's prediction time. Oh, we booking. It's volume 6. I need to hear this. Let's start off with the Wyatt. Volume 6, Wyatt.
Yeah.
How are y'all predicting Bray Wyatt? What is next for Bray Wyatt? And this is before. So what is just next? What's next for his character? And who do you have as his first rivalry?
While it's still
that's the good question. I really want to know about the rivalry. That's the real question.
First off, shout out to Bray. Out the way simply.
Go ahead. You got it.
I don't want to see him nowhere near the title picture.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
I agree. 100%. I agree.
And not for some established time, because we don't know what's going on with the Roman situation. From what it seemed like for him, it seemed like everything is panned out. I like where they think they're going with it. He could be the one essentially take the Mania moment.
That's what I'm saying.
Swamp that shit, but like I feel like that's not this Mania. Maybe next Mania. Let him get Roman beat The Rock. As bad as people want to see it, I'm not somebody complaining about Roman title reign length.
No, it's literally godly.
It makes sense. Like, come on,
give me The Rock. Complaining.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like, this is the first time I'm not seeing the title defended or nothing like that, or being flashed. Oh, I'm the world champion, and I'm enjoying it.
I will say, like, Okada is an amazing fighting champion, but story-wise, along with match-wise, I feel like this is up there with with Okada's last 2-year reign.
Hands down, bro. And the reason why I say hands down is because the beautiful part I always love in wrestling.
Did y'all see that big
I love the support. Roman literally throughout this story, even winning, even smoking these niggas, regardless, whatever you have to say,
he
has
great
put
moments,
people
bro.
over. He has gave them moment. Like, even when you beat somebody and you still putting them over, you are doing your effing job.
Like, him versus Riddle was fire. Him versus Big E was dope.
Wait, you going too far. Let's go back.
I'm picking through different.
Literally, him versus his brothers started. Like, we was hyped for them. They was already dope. They was already fired. Those was already there. But he brought them there. Yeah. like head of the table there. Like, the top of the everybody there.
And it's like that all that being said, like, shout out to the person that put that big compilation together of all his all of his match cards and such, his title match cards and such. Is like, it's been so many matches, so many different memories and moments and such.
It's ridiculous,
but we always got to remember where it starts, and it starts with Bray Wyatt.
It does start with Wyatt. So, ladies and gentlemen,
you feel me? You
here
feel
we
me?
go.
And this is what I'm saying. This is like, if you talk about, yo, I
Triple
get
H
you. I
love
feel you. Like,
story.
yo, Cody, you know what I'm saying? Papa Dusty, yo, that when he
Mhm.
did the promo, you felt it like, okay, yeah, he could be the guy. He could be the guy. But
Mhm.
yo, that Bray promo and just everything that happened since he left,
Yo,
since he lost the title, at least, it's like somebody put a good jump where it's like Roman beat Bray, and since he lost that title, he lost to Randy and he got fired. And since then, you just seen like as Roman's success got higher, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
The
He
hold on,
really
the
actually
fucking
got fired.
huh?
He literally got fired when he went up against Randy.
Yeah. Right. Like just sick shit, right? So it's like as
sick.
Roman's progressing even
Sick.
higher, you got Bray, just more fucking trauma happened to him. Like he's even said in his promo, he lost Brody, he lost people in his life, he lost his career, he lost his confidence. Like so much things was happening. And then like to see that the guy that took you out like smoked you, you know, damn near buried your fucking gimmick and all of that shit. Is just like God's here right now.
I
You
said
know?
this 6
And then
months.
you get that call back, you know what I'm saying? Yo, pull back up. It's a different energy, you know? And to see that promo, bro,
Didn't call
see
it
the
home
setup,
too.
to see like when you're like, yo, I'm just talking as me.
That was fire for him to do that and still leave us with that. Yo, that like
Other
that was
the linger of like,
once again, let me say this. For 6 months, since this man was fired and a free agent, I have said this and I have always kept the same energy out of all the free agents. And I still mean this. And even after what he's displaying, I still feel like I'm confident in what I said. The hottest free agent out of everybody. The game changer out of everybody, and especially if AEW would have grabbed him. I'm telling you, story. This man is the modern. He is our modern day Mick Foley. He's our modern day Mankind.
yeah,
Like his creative mind is different. I'm telling you, AEW. This out of everybody, I never said, "Oh, this signee hurt."
he's like Mick
This
Foley
one
mixed with
hurts.
Raven.
I don't. Yes, bro. This one hurts. This is the one. I'm sorry. This is the one. Like I kept like I've always said that every time we talked about free agents, I kept the same energy. I'm telling y'all, I see Bray Wyatt creativity, bro. And now, then I said this: once he get the freedom, y'all really gonna see the bag. And that him finally say, because I believe he really felt like that. Like that first promo, I 100% believe. I could be wrong. I 100% believe that was Bray and him smart enough to say, "Yo, I want to get my feelings out, but we still need that, you know." And I still feel like with us knowing this Bray and this mystery thing, we all got so much different like ideas of what Bray is. People are saying, which I kind of starting to think, that Bray's going to be all these personalities himself. Then there's other people saying he's going to have a gang. And then, but after that promo, how do we know?
We don't.
Like
That's
he
that's
literally
why I
went
say
from.
that's the perfect thing about him. He
I
always
love
will
it.
leave you like what I just
Wanting
say.
more
Stories that's
questions.
gonna make you want to come back and see the next show. All you seen was that whatever distorted message from the dude with the entity in the mask, you know, and you be like, "Wait, what? We're all gonna what? Wait," oh, and then it just shuts off. Oh goddamn! I gotta see SmackDown next time.
Because
I
I
gotta
will
see
say
SmackDown.
there's a
You
lot
know,
of
that's like a great.
attributes I
They treated
say
that. They
are
treated that promo like a great Marvel end credit scene, where it's like, oh nah, I gotta see the next
that's what
movie,
I'm
bro.
saying. Like I always highlight great attributes, like be able to be like Pac, able to have the attribute of be able to be tweener anytime because you always going to be that guy they could call on. Or Bryan Danielson, the way he can like control a crowd with a switch of a finger. Bray Wyatt has one of and another good attribute.
Shout out to LA Knight too. LA Knight did
I'm gonna
very
get to
well on
him. The
SmackDown.
attribute of you can lose and still get over. But Bray Wyatt has, to me, the best you can have in professional wrestling. No matter what you do, basically, like Ari said, it's we want more, or there's more questions. You, out of everything you in professional wrestling, you always want professional wrestlers.
He puts the
entertainment
in. He puts the entertainment in sports entertainment. I will say for sure.
By far,
like,
bro.
I be
on a different
thoroughly
level.
glued to my seat when he is on screen. Like, no funny. Like, everybody talk all about this sports entertainment, such joking, such like that. But what Bray's doing, like shit, what Bray carrying, like. That's what I'm talking. That's entertaining me.
I love the perfect, impeccable timing of how it went from Bray to the White Rabbit. It was just, it felt so natural. It wasn't like then it happened. It was, and then,
like right during the I think it was during the Hit Row match. They had a little flash of his joint, his screen, his the symbol and such. Just flashed it and then continued on. Just the fact that you can have that control.
Like, yo, so is people in this match going to be part of the team, or like it makes wrestling fans it makes them have a conversation. And all the conversation is about Bray. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's keep it talk. Like, Bray is I could tell he's a huge fan of cinema, and he adds a lot of that into his work. You know, like this is stuff you see
him writing the script.
Like, we were just talking about, you know what I'm saying, our love for different genres and shit. And I was talking about the horror. Like, you can see the elements of horror and thriller and suspense that he can add in the shit that he does, man.
Very good at suspense thriller.
Very good at it, man. It's so well.
Is his junk.
I think that's why when he's able to, he can go to the dude.
Bro, him versus John Cena. I'm sorry. That showed me everything I needed to know. That match was fire, and they didn't wrestle, Ari.
Like that, that reminded me of some like crazy like Clockwork Orange type fucking Inception like dream like sequence type shit. Like, it was just crazy. Like but that's the thing. Like, that's what I always love with wrestling, especially the people who really take it very, very serious on the entertainment and story aspect. Especially when you're a big movie fan, and you can find those different things you can take from that world and add it into this world of wrestling. Like, even not with movies, just very intriguing stories that we were intrigued with, we were zoned in with, like Riddle and Seth with their homage to John Jones and Daniel Cormier with their feud. You know what I'm saying? A feud we were watching intensely in real time that they recreated. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck else we could say? Like, shit, just the character gimmick of Gangrel in the 90s with all the vampire, you know what I'm saying, with Blade and
Gangrel wasn't even that serious, like, if you really break him down, but his character, you know, like, made us put him such higher up on the level than he really was.
Like, you're paying attention to what's around you, and you're like, okay, let me take them from that so people can understand it a little bit, but this is gonna be my twist on it, you know? Like, it's like, it's damn near easy to do, but it's like people are trying to like reinvent the wheel so much that it's like, bro, it's not that hard to really like learn how to really entertain these people, bro. Like, you just gotta really just watch the world around you.
It's like everything else, you gotta study.
Wrestling ain't been that different. Like,
but wrestling fans aren't dumb, and people aren't dumb anymore. I'm not.
No, it's not that I'm not for a minute, dumb, bro.
I'm trying to say that to say this, that
we all appreciate Rob Van Dam. We know damn well he ain't related to John Claude Van Dam. You know what I'm saying? But his character is directly related to him.
I say this to say this. I'm a fan of wrestling, and I love TV and film. So it's like Bray Wyatt is a top free agent. He is. Don't get me wrong. He is. Well, booked right.
Well, remember, he likes to book himself.
Booked right. Who would have gave him that type of creativity?
Oh, anybody, anywhere he went, because they've been watching, bro. He's been doing this shit.
The only thing I say,
how long he been in the E for? What?
I agree.
10 years?
I will kind of switch up what you would say, as in saying I agree with Ari. Anybody Sue would give him that. But Sue, the only reason I think where you're going is the production level of what he really wants. WWE could give him, probably nobody else can. I mean, they can. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry. WWE got that behind. So that other than that, every other company will give him the freedom though. Like, because I'm telling you, his creativity is next level. Like it's all right. Let's get into it. So Sue, here we go. Oh, we booking Bray Wyatt. What's next? What's his first rivalry? We ain't gonna go too far. Just what's next and what's his first rivalry? How is his character gonna go? Tell me what's next for Bray Wyatt. The next time we see Bray Wyatt, what will happen? Or not?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So basically, tell me about just we booking of Bray Wyatt. Just tell me about something about Bray Wyatt until WrestleMania. We'll do that. Until this coming up WrestleMania, what will happen with Bray Wyatt? What's the main key points? Not every pay-per-view and match, but what's some key points from Bray Wyatt?
It can go either way. Like, I honestly see him, like, I agree with Iron when he said it might come full circle and get back to the Roman, but I feel like that's going to be the end of the full circle, his mission completed. I feel like if he beats with anybody till WrestleMania, it should and might be Finn. Should and might be
Finn. SmackDown though. Am I?
No, it's Sue. This is what you want to happen.
Is it look like he's on SmackDown right now?
Yeah, but they gonna do away with
Sue,
that.
This is what you want to
Rey
happen.
Mysterio, they gonna have to figure out.
Right. They can find a way to
They gotta find a way to get Dom over there, so that shit is not gonna matter. I mean, depending on how they do the Wyatt 6 or whatever, like whoever with them, two of them could beef with them to Judgment Day, do some 6-man tags, some shit, and yeah, I don't know. It's really because it's delicate how
you have in. I gotta ask you questions to answer. So who you say Wyatt 6? So who do you have in the Wyatt 6?
Bo.
I think Bo's.
Liv. Yeah. I don't want to see Alexa nowhere near that shit.
I need Alexa to get back to. I need
whoever Sister Abigail.
Alexa.
Like if she beef with whoever Sister Abigail with for that type of lore and continuity type shit, I wouldn't mind that. But I could see Liv. Bo can be either Huskus or what's the nigga name?
Nah, Bo too swole to be Huskus, man. Like Bo ain't fat.
But he looked just like him because Huskus is him.
Right.
So like, why not have a scary?
You know who I would love for that role? I would love for them to bring back Big Damo. If they brought back Big Damo,
we definitely are. So I would have.
You will have better internet connection.
Huskus or Bo, or Eric Rowan as Huskus.
What's
I can see it.
What's that nigga name? The Vulture or whatever.
The Vulture? I don't know that dude.
Oh, the buzzsaw. I mean the buzzer.
I can see Bo or Eric Rowan changing between Huskus and him.
Okay. So who do you have? Okay.
Ramblin' Rabbit, I can really see Grayson Waller being him because he rambles. I can see him because people say he was supposed to be the Vulture nigga, but I feel like he should.
I'm about to look like the corporate ministry.
Oh God, facts. Okay. So it's on you. It's your booking. We're not gonna do that. So what is Bray Wyatt first rivalry?
He gotta kill him.
I think he could I think so said it. I think you were saying it was Judgment Day, right?
Oh, Judgment Day.
I would say Judgment Day at WrestleMania. Don't have
Judgment Day at WrestleMania. Okay, all right. You're booking this.
Or Finn in a singles match.
So Ari, so give me your booking of Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt 6. If that's what you got the name is, do you have a stable? If that's what the stable is, or do you have Bray doing? Just we booking your prediction, what you want to happen with Bray Wyatt until WrestleMania. You cut
For
it
me,
off at WrestleMania.
I would kind of play it the same way we did it. We went the same route with the Bray Wyatt character with the Fiend, whereas like not too many wrestling matches in the beginning stages. We kind of just building the universe. It's universe building time right now. You know. Once again, getting back to the movie shit, it's universe building time. That's what he did with the last thing. We showed y'all the Playhouse shit. We kind of showed you the character of the Fiend, the Bat, the Mad. Like you've seen a lot of different things to build everything that you've seen later, where it just became normal. You know. Now we've seen all these things in real form, so we don't know if they're going to be continuing on with them or not. It looked like so. I don't know why you would show them and not do it. You know. I believe in the Wyatt 6 thing. I do, especially with the war game situation coming up. I feel that if he does have his first match anywhere, it will be there. So because once again, he won't have to have too much he won't have too much focus on him wrestling too much on it in the match. It could be, you know, saying multiple people, definitely with the system of how war games go. You know what I'm saying? You could be sitting for a good like 10 minutes, 15 minutes until the match actually starts, you know? So but if it's not war games, I mean, what's November, December, January, you got day 1, and that's a pretty big card. So if he's not wrestling for war games, I can see him like having his first match by the day 1 card. But first feud though, I feel like if it has to be big. It can't be like, yeah, you can have your little, you know what I'm saying, okay, we're just get your rust off, you know what I'm saying, type matches and such like that. But storyline wise, I feel it's Roman is Roman or bust. Like what are we like? You had your moments with Seth already.
I'm asking what you want.
You had your, you know what I'm saying? I know. I feel
not what you think was going
to happen. No. I'm. This is what I feel.
Okay.
This is what I feel. You know, y'all know I'm a logic guy. But did I say he had the moment with Finn and the moment with you know what I'm saying, Seth. So those kind of, I'm not really looking toward those again. I don't feel like we need to spin the block on those. Those didn't really hit, you know what I'm saying, the way they should, especially where these characters are right now. It don't really mix, you know. So right now for me is like I said, he's kind of moving into like right now where the people are behind him 100%. Like, so until we see him do something pretty vile or something like that with as the mask character, I'm looking at him as a baby face. So once again, if it's like, I think it's world building time until Roman has a clean slate that he can start planting the seeds. You know what I'm saying? That he's coming for Roman in that
so
type.
Do you have him fighting at WrestleMania in your booking?
If the Rock situation doesn't happen, I think they do pull the trigger at Mania. If it doesn't, I think they probably.
Booking,
No,
but I feel
this is
you.
what I'm saying.
My booking actually was he don't wrestle no Raw or SmackDowns or whatever. You just wrestle at pay-per-views.
I actually like that.
I can see that, but like I said, I think, like I said, with the time, like I said, we don't know shit about what's going on with him right now. So, like I said, by the time,
that's why it's
week
your
by
booking.
week. So, like I said, with the world building and shit, he doesn't need to be in a match. We're going to be thoroughly entertained by just the different shit we're seeing.
So
that's going to be different from the whole Bray's Funhouse shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're pretty much gonna be watching. All right, what's gonna be seeing that? I don't see him in no in-ring work for a minute, to be honest with you. Like I honestly don't see it. Like, cause once again, like, what's the point of having him waste time with, like, unless it's like, cause the way he did it last time with the joint, where it's like every joint had a old story to it, like, yo, this nigga did me wrong, this nigga did me wrong, this nigga did me wrong. So the feuds meant something, you know. You can't just throw it. You can't just throw Bray with anybody just to, you know what I'm saying, have a pay-per-view joint. And with him being a baby face, I don't see too many heels right now that are free that a good story can really come about, in my opinion, with Bray. So I think he just chills and builds his world and shit like that. And once by the time we get towards, like I said, if it's not War Games where we have that crew assembled by then, because when is War Games? November 20 is November is the week like the days before Thanksgiving or day after Thanksgiving, right?
It's like the day after. It's like a
The
weird.
day.
It's a Friday or Saturday.
So he pretty much, like I said, you got a month and some change of world building. That's about 5 weeks, 6 maybe. You know, that's enough time to at least get the crew together to have a War Games match. If that's not the way that they're going, if that's not the way that I see them going, I personally rather that happen, and then we kind of follow it up with the day one match with him and Roman. Because if you're not gonna pull the trigger there, because once again, we all stated Roman versus Rock does not need a title.
I said I want the title.
I mean,
you don't need it, no, but like, I want the title.
Like, we know Rock is not about to be here. Like that's why I think we didn't have Cena. Like
it's still the visual is all.
We knew Cena was going to be there for a minute. It was the summer
main event. You know Roman Reigns versus The Rock. That just hits different. I feel you. I hear you, but
like it's gonna.
That sounds better than
the Roman and Cena match. We knew Cena was going to be there for some months, so it's like okay, a reign at least could happen, and he could be here for a little bit. Then drop the title, you know. But he lost. You know. But with
The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
This I feel is just
The
like
Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the WWE. The visual, all of it.
But that's the thing. I feel like
that's the main event. Title on the line. I don't care if he's gonna lose or not. Like
you put the title there, I feel like it kind of gives away the finish a little bit. Because it's like
you're still gonna watch.
No, that's the thing. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't need the title because you're still gonna watch it, whether it's what I'm saying, because it's Rock and Roman.
Bro, it has to
when you take the title away, now if Brock beats Roman, it's like okay, now we're just fighting for the tribal chief situation.
All right, let me get my pitches in for my booking and for Bray Wyatt. This is my booking.
Hold on. Let me just wrap that up. I just want to wrap that up because I don't want to feel like I was just going on the tangent. I said that to say that. That's why I feel Bray Wyatt could win and beat Roman at the day one event in January. And then Roman can go into the joint just, you know what I'm saying, for him versus Rock.
Versus The Rock.
Yeah.
Well, I like the day one. Because I didn't add day one. I do like that.
I forget about that joint sometimes, but
that is big for them. It's now like big for them, I heard. So yeah, I feel that. But for me, my Bray Wyatt. So personally, I know because I do want Bo Dallas somehow, some way involved. But I got Bray Wyatt going on some Mankind, the Mick Foley run when he was all three of them. When he's Dude Love, Cactus Jack, like I got Bray Wyatt going in that bag. I do. I got him going as Bray Wyatt. Got him going as the Fiend. Maybe not a lot of the Fiend. Not too much of the Fiend because. But I got the White Rabbit just being like how the White Rabbit is on screen. Like when he pop up, it's really on screen because I think Bray Wyatt can use that of like the man that kind of can.
But he showed us
the puppet master. This is my booking. This is my booking.
But what I'm saying, he showed us the mask live. That's why I'm going to ask that question. Like when he showed it, when he pulled up with the mask and took it off, and then like when he did the split thing, like it kind of confused me. Whereas like. Are you going to be the guy with the mask? You can roll with it, or is it going to be like the split thing with him and the Fiend? That's why that's the only thing I was a little confused.
It's kind of hard to book Bray, but I will say this: it's really hard to book Bray for real. But I will say this: I'm gonna have to skip War Games. I'm not gonna tune in. I'm gonna have to write for that type of book and really get my bag. But my first big rivalry for Bray Wyatt. For his whole thing, I don't really got him wrestling that much in between.
Wait, did this nigga say you got to pull out the big pencil?
Matter of fact, yeah. Because like I said, I really think I am going to start doing that Adam stuff where I really book. But I'm not going to have Bray Wyatt fight. Even in War Game, I'm gonna have him do kind of what Sue said, kind of pop up, make an appearance, but not even have wrestling matches. Still keep the energy around him, or like. even though he still got other kind
True,
of
'cause if it's 6
characters,
of them, he doesn't have
like
the
even
regular
though he got
game.
other characters, so let's say he do 3 characters, it's still 6. So I'm still adding 3 other people on there. The tag team I heard from TNA, I kind of like them. I seen some of the matches, don't know their
Oh,
name,
the
but
Kingdom,
I did like how they work together.
It
So
only
I
makes
add,
sense
so
because
I add
they
them.
were fake. They were like in like the fake Wyatt brothers in Ring of Honor. That's the only
That's
reason
what
why
I
it
said.
makes
I
sense.
add them and I add Bo Dallas. So that's where I get Bo Dallas. So the Wyatt 6
I
is
like
them,
Gacy too.
and
Gacy was a good choice.
Bray Wyatt is really just 3 personalities. So when he doing that, he's leading up. Royal Rumble comes. Royal Rumble comes. We see the more lighter gimmicks from Bray. Let's say it's Bray Wyatt, and then more of what's the second type of not the Fiend level, but one in between. Whatever one is in between, right? The one in between is more dominant, more strong. No. Let's say the cheering Bray Wyatt comes out. That fun Playhouse one comes out first in the Royal Rumble. Hit happens, some goofy shit. Oh no. So he's in the ring, right? Then Cody Rhodes is in the ring. Cody Rhodes eliminates the first one. Cody Rhodes eliminates the second one. Twitch, glitch, all that other bullshit, lights out, eliminates Cody Rhodes. I want Bray Wyatt first because I don't care. Because when Cody Rhodes is going to have time to shine and show he's back here, but Cody Rhodes could lose. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't want to hear, oh, he's returning. No. He just swept Seth Rollins. So I ain't forget that either. I know Seth Rollins won the title, but no, this is my booking. I didn't forget that. So yes, that man can lose, and he can lose to a dominant person as Bray Wyatt, because I kind of still got Bray Wyatt as a heel or a tweener. Like I got him as a mega pop version. Like whoever I go after is how the fans feel. Like he can go from Cody, boo. He can go from Roman. Yay! Like I really believe that. I really believe that. Depending on, especially if I'm giving him multiple gimmicks. So WrestleMania, I'm in it. I do like the Roman at day one. We'll give you that. But at WrestleMania, I got Cody and Bray Wyatt. I even got Cody losing at WrestleMania.
Cody and, but see, this is the thing is,
that's just my book. It's my book.
I'm just interested to see.
I really want Bray Wyatt to do that Mankind, that Cactus Jack do love.
And but see, that's Rumble. The thing with Mick. He, if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the guys who've always been a babyface. I mean, when he came in, hold on. When he came in, he was a heel, but once he changed over to the white shirt, he was a babyface then on.
After he was a little heel, was he? When he went back to didn't he go back to the Brown for a little while? I gotta look into that. But I mean, he was heel for a long time though. Because you gotta remember, Cactus Jack was a big heel in WCW. He was a heel in EC.
I was talking about the WWE.
He was a heel in ECW to start, and then that turned kind of how it is. Like you know how ECW is the originator.
Did he turn on Mikey Whipwreck?
Yeah, like the ECW was the originator of. Oh, we like heels. We like heels.
Big facts.
So that's how Cactus Jack went from that. And then when he went to WWF, he was a heel long time. Shawn Michael Mind Games, Undertaker, Boiler Room match. And then, like you said, once the turn happened, it was like this man is money. Once the WCW helped him win the world title and all that, this man was money.
Bro, where it's like,
but I don't think the Fiend. I think the Fiend is at a tweener spot, bro.
And this is the question I asked: can Bray do this? Yes. As a straight babyface?
I said yes too quick. The reason, all right, I do say yes, and the reason why I say yes is because long as he get in that bag of what I'm talking about, this is why low key hinting the Mankind shit. This show, Mankind, when he did that the Royal Rumble, that low key reminds you, like I'm a good guy, I'm an okay guy, and I'm a bad guy. I feel like Bray Wyatt can highlight that. And long as people remember, like, can see that. Oh yeah, he's a good guy. He's even though he did bad stuff, he's a good guy. You know how wrestling fans is. Let's look more towards that side than that side for certain reasons. I feel like that power of him, that pop, like I said, the super pop thing always worked. Bro, you can be a face or heel with your type of character is amazing. Like Ari, you're a face and you're doing horror film type stuff. Like, what are we talking about here, Ari? That's the only reason why I say he can do it. I feel like he don't have to do his whole career because the slight more thing I have to lean towards him than Mick Foley, he's going to be in more. Not to say Mick Foley wasn't, but I think longer Bray is going to be more high profile matches. I know how that sounds. It's not saying that Mankind wasn't. I'm not doing that. I'm saying like certain positions is going to require that. Like Mankind, when his role, like he needed to be the face, to be real. Like at the time, think about their rosters.
Bray's not really an underdog type character, but in this state that he's in right now, he can be.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. He's creating that with this Bray Wyatt. Because let's say if this that white rabbit from the screen controlling him, so people is going to see like, yo, home is a good guy. And this crazy part is all Bray Wyatt is doing is really being me, expressing my feelings. I haven't been able to do this. Now y'all can see this. So it's like I'm showing a weak side of me. So people is already going to feel this because we're used to seeing a creative, spooky, hidden character. Like that Bray Wyatt he just showed helps my booking. Like if he keeps it going, I'm not saying it's going to happen on real TV. That's why I say it's my booking. If he keeps that type going, like, yo, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all really got me out of here. Like I would have still been in that dark place if it wasn't because of y'all. And then what you talking about? like, nah, you still in this dark place. What you talking about? Fiend mode. Stop. I love you shit. No, let them in. Like
I'm interested to see when we get a more full promo or vignette from the masked character. Because I'm really interested to see how, like, because everything's been distorted in the sense of everything he says and shit. So I can't really make out too much of it. But I'm interested to see because it's gonna be, like you said, it's gonna be like the yin and yang type shit like we had with Fiend and Bray. It's very interesting, bro. But like I said, it's very hard to book them. It's a great thing to watch, and you should be glued to your seat day by day watching it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it build.
All right, let's keep the booking going. Let's go to AEW, and I'm gonna let y'all pick. You don't have to do both. Book the return of CM Punk or the Elite. The return. How do they return? Book their return. Right. I'm not asking for a long story. No, what is their return?
I got one right here.
And let's keep the story going too. And who is their first rivalry?
They don't.
And it's your booking. It's your booking. All right, go ahead, Sue.
They don't. AEW's trash. No, I'm just playing. I got all of them returning. Honestly, because I can see that.
Going salute.
I can see them all returning. I can see CM Punk returning. Like, I never lost it. I'm sorry. I damaged my reputation. This is not why I return. I can see him coming back and starting from the bottom like he did before. I don't see him touching the title for a minute. Not the title picture, but the title. I see the Elite coming back and jumping Death Triangle. Just coming back at the next pay-per-view. Revolution. What is it? Revolution? I don't like AEW, so I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go before Ari. I'm gonna let Ari go last. So what I got CM Punk returning. This is my booking, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me spark this. Please remember, this is my booking. I don't care. Like some of them been knowing what's going on. No. This is my booking. So I got CM Punk in Chicago. A return. No. F that. I got CM Punk in Toronto making a return in Canada. CM Punk making a return. Listen, I don't even got booze. I got the most major mixed reaction ever. Booze, cheers. I'm even going to leave slightly more cheers. It's CM Punk return. We're not doing that. I know when you're in Toronto, I'm gonna get there. Relax. So CM Punk comes out, talks about subliminal what happens in real life, but keeps it sweet, keep it professional. And before CM Punk can finish, I don't care lawsuit or not. This is my booking. I got the Young Bucks double super kick. And Kenny Omega coming from under the ring just to get that massive pop in Canada. Slides in the ring, does the gunshot, and delivers the most vicious, savagely delivered V-trigger. And it's not done just because it's the Young Bucks. Before they do their 3-man pose, Nick Jackson grabs a steel chair. Matt Jackson grabs a steel chair. And Kenny Omega grabs a stuffed dog. And that's how you end.
Hey, yo. This nigga is a comedian. Jesus Christ. Yo, I was just listening like this nigga not going there, is he? He's going there. Yo, not pulling out the stuff, dog.
Oh gosh. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. If these niggas was around for a Halloween episode, I would have had this nigga Kenny Omega come out as Ace Ventura.
That would have went over some people head.
Trying to tell you, bro. That's nigga's real life Ace Ventura, bro.
That was nice, short and sweet for me. I'm sorry.
Along with me.
Knowing the Elite being an asshole, and then CM Punk in Toronto. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt weird. AEW in Toronto and no Kenny Omega. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of Toronto AEW fans kind of shocked me. I hate to say this, but I am gonna say this because it's my show. I feel like if like Kenny Omega was a WWE star and that happened, they would have did him more justice. I did not. I'm serious. I did not hear a Kenny. I thought I was gonna hear a Kenny Omega chant.
I mean,
you had how Canada could give it up. Don't do that.
You had a nigga that is from Toronto start the show. So I mean, how you gonna be mad?
Bar.
You know
Okay,
like,
good
you had
rebuttal.
Christian
Good
there.
rebuttal.
Like,
no, Christian had
you had another Canadian, Renee, and like pull up. So it was like
talk to me crazy. Nice. Talk to me nice. I lost 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
Nah, but I feel you though, man. Kenny would have been lit, but he a Winnipeg nigga, man. Winning Winnipeg. You already know what it is. But
so on you, Ari.
Yo, Sue's such a hater, bro. Just look at his face, bro. Like, yo, you gotta relax, bro. But nah, for me, man, I mean, it's tough, bro, because like I said, this legal situation, who knows when they're gonna come back, or who knows what the landscape is gonna look like by the time they come back, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 70-30 on if Punk come back, and the 30 is him coming back. Like, I just think he knows that, like,
I feel like
where they need to go.
I feel like
maybe, but I don't know. I just feel like where they want to go, like these promos that Moxley's been having, kind of like trying to say where these guys want the vision of where they want to go for AEW. You know what I'm saying? Jericho also and such. Like, I don't know if they want CM Punk back, bro. Like, or that energy is wanted in the locker room.
That's a fact. That energy, bro. That energy, and it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, When I
And he's
hear
not
Chris,
the only person. It's a lot of people that got to get their energy.
Absolutely. But when Chris, I was just about to say, Ari, like hearing Chris Jericho, like kind of sub that, not say it, but kind of hint like the energy needs to, bro. You chilling
My
with one of the
like a lot of these kids need to appreciate.
no Jericho
that's
chilling
going
with
on
one
here.
of the most baddest energy in the locker room over CM Punk damn near.
Yes and no. Maybe he's a little strong.
Sammy got 2 in the books.
Oh, I mean that's Sammy. I thought you were talking about Jericho.
No, I'm talking about Jericho chilling with. I'm saying Jericho, you talking about that, but you got a problem right next to you.
Oh yeah.
Like he right next to you.
Yeah.
Like you mentor him damn near, and somehow he's still out here being nasty. SH in that word. He nasty out here.
But the shit, for me,
Eddie
man,
Kingston and Andrade, he called Andrade a jobber, Ari.
Nasty work,
and
bro.
he meant that in real life. That was not a promo.
That nigga Sammy thought he was still in the field and then got caught and got ran up on and went to go tell.
Okay.
But nah, man, for me, man, the way I would bring back the Elite, man, I feel like, to be honest, realistically, in you know what I'm saying, for fantasy book, and I would bring them back separately. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just, like I said, build some shit around to kind of make the reunion of them coming back together feel organic. You know what I'm saying? Like just bringing them back, like
you
just.
Gonna save Kenny or do you hold out the Young Bucks? I'm asking in your book.
I feel like the Young Bucks are going to be the ones that's going to be out a little longer.
I feel sorry. I like your booking. I like your booking because I was about to say if we make you wait for your boy again.
Yeah, that's the first one they're pulling the trigger on. Like they got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need them to come back like saving Kenny type, getting jumped type.
Like,
but it's your booking. Go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? The way I bring Kenny back, more than likely is just I'll probably like depending on where the TNT picture is looking like.
I like your booking. I was just about to say that. I like it. I like your booking. I was just about to say
let's get that mid card. Like
like
elevating the mid card.
You see, like not to see. Do you see what WWE doing? Y'all can do that.
But you know, I've been on this campaign.
Miro was doing that. I'm sorry. Okay.
You know, I've been on this campaign for a minute where it's like, yo, let's elevate the mid card. 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 Let's not make it look like, you know what I'm saying, if you're in the mid card, you whack. You know what I'm saying?
That should be important. Y'all also be fighting for that so y'all can get to the next level.
Exactly. So if this is where we're going to be going, why not put it on a guy like Kenny Omega? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's perfect. Like Seth Rollins, United States champion at his time in his life. Like I always said, I want AJ Styles to be the next IC. Him versus Walter.
Like with Gunther being in, like, you got young, fresh talent.
Gunther,
like, do you go with, like you say, you can go with an AJ Styles. Like I said, if you got a Wardlow, like say if Kenny not there right now, like I said, you can go next with a fucking like I said, all right, let's say Miro already had it. Who's another big talent that could take it? Let's say Claudio. Claudio gets it. You know what I'm saying? Goes from Claudio, then you go up from there.
Like, man that got the rug snatched.
You keep main eventers and great young talent coming up. Like you get a great main eventer, then you get a great talent come up that can, you know what I'm saying, get it from there, build himself up from there. You know what I'm saying? Once he's ready for the next joint, you get a main eventer to take it off of him, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Like keep that cycle type going and shit. Whereas like you get new up and coming talent holding the title and you get main eventers in it. And for me, I think I will put Kenny in that system of doing it. You know what I'm saying? That would get him fresh right back in it. Like you said, you have, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say, for example, Ethan Page. Let's say Ethan Page has the TNT title, right? And he, you know what I'm saying, Kenny Omega comes in Canadian versus Canadian type shit, fights him for the title, beats him, you know what I'm saying? Now you got Kenny, he has his run, you know what I'm saying? It gets him, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that's an instant, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's something to get the energy back to where you were trying to get once his return happened. You know what I'm saying? Because you got at least, not saying he needs a title. He doesn't need a title per se, but I think having it will kind of like kill two birds in one stone type.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
like
I'm saying?
Miro.
Right, because you got a great wrestler who's going to be on TV more. You know what I'm saying? You got a good belt on him. Going to get it elevated some. Like, all parties win in that situation. If Punk were to come back, I mean, man, he might have to go like find God, like Shawn Michaels. Because he might have to come back and go find God like Shawn Michaels and come back on that O2 run. Like he come back on the Shawn Michaels O2 run, bro, after he found Jesus. Because
it's like
whatever he was doing, bro, it was.
Yo, there's something I did want to say earlier.
He has to come back because he can't lead the fans like that.
He was a great draw.
His fans like
yes,
that.
Yes, he came back already.
No, that's a good point, though, bro. Like that would be like a stab in the fucking gut to the fans that really like, yo. Just like we said with Kenny, we waited all this time for this nigga to come back and he just left. Nigga, we know niggas waited 7 years. And they got
get better. Everybody talking about their goats, man. Get better, yo. Come on, Adam Cole.
I'm just saying, no, real talk. Get better, please. Help, man. But that concussion shit, man. Like you don't want to have a two. You don't want to have. You don't want to have.
I'm not rushing you,
Adam
Cole. Take your time,
out here.
Cole. I'm one of you. They know. They know I'm one of your supporters.
You have Adam Tagovailoa out here, fucked up.
One of them supporters like you need to get back in the ring now. No, I want you to wrestle again. Absolutely, but please take your time. I need you to get better first, please.
Dude,
don't look at Forbidden Door.
It's crazy for the Undisputed
Even I said that Forbidden Door, and they know. I mean, I was my boy Cole, but no, I said it. You shouldn't have wrestled. That's what I'm sorry.
You see Bobby Fischer Impact getting crickets in his promos.
Everybody contract is expiring.
Nasty, bro. Yo, the Undisputed Era is out here looking filthy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Cole about to be like Surf at Summer Madness and come save the crew.
Oh, speaking of battle rap and stuff we was talking about earlier, and I think you said it. Insu was talking about how I think it would be funny. We booking. Yo, Tony Khan should do a rookie versus vet card. Like straight up and down. He should do a rookie versus vet card because why is it? Never mind. I'm not even gonna go back there. I just wanted to say that. Just young.
Yeah, that's a road that we could be traveling on for days and days. As many roster members he got, we can go talk about each one.
I would like that. That would be fire.
I'm dead serious, Ari. Like for real, for like a rookie versus vet type card. Seriously,
it's a couple matches you could do with that.
Just how you broke it down. Like if it didn't happen, imagine we could get moments how we saw out of Moxley versus Yuta, out of Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. Because technically, those are rookie versus vet matches.
You let it build for a month and actually get some good stories out of it. Like I'm with that.
I'm like so serious because like I'm saying, when I say those two, those show me, yo, this could be done. Daniel Garcia versus Bryan Danielson. If that didn't happen and that was on that card, fire. Moxley.
Imagine Lee Moriarty versus Scorpio Sky.
I might need more of a no. Scorpio Sky is a vet. He definitely a vet. Definitely a vet. Absolutely. Damn, he just
been around him. He ain't knew no more.
That's crazy. Or him versus Jay Lethal.
That'd be fire. Somebody called that nigga Lee Moriarty evil Frank Ocean, and I've been fucking thinking about this shit all day.
I would never. I can't see it.
I've been thinking about that shit all day, bro. Evil Frank Ocean. Somebody like the evil Frank Ocean gimmick is crazy. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I can't.
Grab my fucking collar.
Yo. But nah, man, for CM Punk, bro, it's pretty much like I said.
It's over.
It's. I don't know, man. That nigga really got like if HBK can do it, man, I think CM Punk can do it. And like that nigga HBK was doing it in the nastiest times.
I feel like CM Punk will come back.
Well, if you think about it, so CM Punk should start taking drugs?
No. Maybe not doing drugs ain't enough. Maybe we need to go find God too.
CM Punk said, you know what? Maybe I should do drugs. Tony popped his head up and said, you know
Halcyons, GHB, Placidil. No, the Placidils I think were in the early 90s. But I know there was some GHB and Halcyons.
No, man. I think it's, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like, it's so much, like, messiness around his name. Not like Velveteen Dream messiness, but like,
oh God. Oh,
guys, relax. RELAX, relax.
I'm saying it's still redeemable. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't know exactly what was the shit that was really just ticking niggas off in the backstage, though. You know?
No, that's a fact.
So I think it's still like possible he could come back on TV and still
wrestle.
It's just we don't need all that backstage shit linking to the, you know what I'm saying, to the main stage. Outside of that, man, I think it's possible for him to come back. I mean, easiest way for him, more than likely, I'll bring him back to a tournament as a surprise type shit.
You think he'll come back to WWE?
Hell no. Not with H running.
H like no Phil.
I try to tell all y'all niggas. Been trying to tell y'all.
Well, I've been knew that.
All right, some more booking. This should be a goodie. You are booking. You're the producer. Triple H comes to you. You get one War Game match. I need to know the storyline of that War Game match you have booked. Sue, it's on you. I need the competitors.
So this is gonna be
the rules.
Like,
how did we get here?
Okay, so Elgato Del Sol, whatever their name is, then debuted it last week. Del Fantasmo, whatever. Escobar, no.
Esco.
Esco
and them. Esco and them. You know Esco and them. You know Esco and them. The dude that look like the other dude. Yeah,
Featuring Zelina Vega. Featuring
Roll with the two little short niggas.
Yeah, so they debuted it. So
the
they
Mexican conceited looking niggas too.
All right. Can we stop coming at my Mexican brethren?
Mexican conceited is wild, yo.
And he already like Puerto Rican.
Oh, guys.
Who knows what conceited is, bro?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but yeah. Legado del Fantasma debuted it with Zelina Vega last week on SmackDown. They've been beating the shit out of Hit Row. So, War Games, they down a man. Since Swerve over there in AEW, they need somebody. Right. Don't nobody really fit that role. So, you know.
Wait, but who's the...
I'm getting to that.
Right. Keep going.
H back in control. And my man need a job, and I enjoy seeing him wrestle. You already know who I'm about to say. The man of the hour. The Moth himself. Lionel Green.
Yo,
Leo
not
Rush.
Lionel Green. Oh, God. Yo.
Leo Rush.
So, wait, you got it a 3-on-3 War Games match?
No, 4-on-4.
Okay, so
Zelina
who's the
Vega.
4 on Phantasma?
Zelina Vega and Hit Row.
Okay, and Hit Row.
Well, no, I mean, Zelina Vega going against B-Fab and then Hit Row, two niggas.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you got it all mixed up. You got it men and women in the War Games. That's kind of fire.
Yeah, why not? Like that was something that we
I
never
like
had
it.
a chance
I
to
really
see
don't
the
know.
indie
I seriously like it. I'm dead serious. I really do like it.
Shout out
Because
to
I
that.
actually have one of them, but I'm not going to book that. I had something similar with Judgment Day and then with Beth Phoenix in them. But I'm not going to book that one. But no, continue. That's good. So who do you have? Who's winning? Who's winning?
I got Hit Row. They need a big one.
Oh, and the Moth. He's
Send
officially
them off.
signed a
And-
contract. Okay,
Yes,
it makes
'cause they need
sense.
somebody
This
to
makes
fit that
sense. His
unless they
return
don't
match.
get,
He needs a victory. I like it. Okay.
unless they gonna get what's his name? I forgot his name. Little black dude. He did
Wow.
the thing. I forgot his
little
name.
black dude. Wow.
I forgot his name, but he Josiah. Yes.
Yeah, Josiah Williams, I believe.
Yeah, unless he would have got him to wrestle and shit.
Little black dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Ari. Triple H says, Ari. I need you to book her War Games.
I need you to book War Games. Me, man. I think if you don't do the first one and not have the bloodline in it, you bugging. And I'm doing the bloodline with the War Games is
It could be 5. It could be 5-on-5.
It can be. Hold on. So the War Games that in NXT or WWE is either the 5-on-5, right? 4-on-4, 5-on-5, or remember the tag team one. I was thinking about booking that. It's funny you mentioned it. I was thinking about booking that one. Remember they had 3 teams, right? 3 teams?
4.
Oh, it's 4 teams. That's
So it's
right.
4-on-4.
Fire.
Yeah, it's 4-on-4 usually.
They did have 4 teams. I hope Triple H do that.
Yeah.
I hope he do that for the tag team titles.
Because the Viking Raiders had a vignette saying they're coming back soon, so they could come back for War Games. The Street Profits get well soon.
Look, you booking it already. That's fire.
Damn.
New Day.
And then one more team, right? Oh, and the Usos. Oh, God. Well, probably not New Day and the Usos.
That shit look like Royal Rumble in that
New
shit.
Day because...
But they did that. Remember, they did that at the TakeOver. They did that the first War Games.
What?
Remember, it was Authors of Pain versus Undisputed Era versus... I forgot the other team. It was other teams, though.
DY, FTR?
Yep, DY, I think.
Oh, I see it right here. It was Undisputed Era because they did it 3-on-3-on-3. They took away the 4-on-4 aspect. So it was Sanity versus AOP.
Sanity, wow.
It was AOP and Roderick Strong and Undisputed Era.
Yeah, that's what. See, that I like that.
That makes it because you take away one, so it's like if you do is 8, 3, 6. So you just got one more person in the ring other than with the 4-on-4. You got 8. So you kind of have to do it in that 3-on-3 aspect. You know what I'm saying? 3-on-3. So you have to do the trios. So you can do like Brawling Brutes. You can do Imperium.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, bro. That's what I'm hoping Triple H do. You see where I'm going with it?
You can do that one. I like that one for a tag team aspect. For the women's, I would do Control.
Man, this my booking. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm throwing the team in. No, this on you.
No, I like the tag team. I'm adding the tag, but I'm saying because if I would do 3 matches. I'll do a tag team. I'll do a women's and I'll do a men's. But like tag team, I like that one with, like I said, the Brutes, Imperium, and add Legado del Fantasma in there. Then for the women's,
they're gonna have a women's and a men's.
They for sure gonna have a women's and a men's.
They definitely are.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a women's and a men's, but not a women's and a men's tag.
But I think.
Oh no, War Game, nah. It will be one, probably be regular. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, and I'm throwing in this prediction early. I think Triple H gonna have 3.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm doing 3.
I think just how Ari said. I think he's gonna go there. Triple H is gonna pull that trigger. Oh, y'all let me do War Games? All right. Every opportunity they giving him, he's trying to show them
But then
my
again,
idea.
though, you might
like
need a
Triple
little
H is
cool
trying to
down
show
match.
everybody my idea works on a bigger platform, like I've been telling y'all.
I don't know. You might need a cool down match in between that shit, though.
No, you definitely do. It's going to be. I got 5 matches.
Cause let me
I'm
look at
telling
the
you,
War Games
our
career.
pay-per-views for now on are whatever they call takeover. We are getting Triple H is going to. We're not getting 14 matches no more.
Like, all right. So on War Games 2020, that's when they had the men's and the women's. They started with the women's, and then they ended with the men's. And then in between that, they had Tommaso and Timothy Thatcher, Loomis and Cameron Grimes,
exactly,
and the triple threat North American title match. So it's like,
and now you add that in Triple H. Since we're on the main stage, we get one more match added. So you throw that match in between those 2 regular matches.
Okay, with it being on the bigger stage too, you do have more time in Survivor Series, so you could take out one of those matches and throw the tag team one in there.
I'm saying you even keep it. You got time, bro. Keep 3 of them, and in between, just throw in 2 like single or triple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's fire. That is fire. That's all I can ask for a fan.
So for my women's joint, I will book it as with Control and Rhea Ripley versus probably Bianca, Asuka. Bianca, Asuka. Alexa Bliss, and probably newly reformed back to our original self, Nikki Cross. I think that would be a fire 4-on-4. Just imagine Nikki Cross versus Rhea Ripley as a feud.
I thought it was going to happen.
I think that would be an amazing feud going into it, just in case, just kind of like settle the time in between. Whenever they pull the trigger on Bianca and Rhea, that would be some ill shit, bro.
That crazy it never happened, because wasn't they tag teams at one point?
They was tag team champs at one point.
Right. I don't get how that feud never.
That was super nice.
It got stupid, bro.
Yo, that's a big fact, y'all. You see me, Cole. I got the hoodie tied up too, bro. Dropping knowledge. But nah, dog, I think that would be a great addition for the women. So I said Control with Rhea Ripley and Bianca, Asuka, Alexa, and Nikki Cross. That would be a great joint for that War Games. They all gonna go balls to the fucking wall, even though they don't got balls. But then the men's joint, that's the toughest one to book, because you got so many great guys that can do this shit, especially when they're in the faction era right now. But once again, I feel like the best way to go about it is you got to go with the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have Sammy in that shit. You got to have Jay. You got to have Jimmy. You got to have Solo. Like, Roman doesn't have to do that. Roman doesn't have. He can have a regular title match at this card.
Who's a current wrestler that beat Roman? I mean, that didn't beat Roman during his title, that is still wrestling, that's not involved in anything else?
I mean, I could just throw some names.
Besides KO, because I can see a gang of his old opponents challenging him.
Man, that's like a bunch of your exes trying to like fight you. Like that's
why
weird.
not though?
That pissed me off.
But why? That's the
why y'all all here?
But why not?
Cause man, y'all
that would definitely be Roman promo too.
Y'all my old work.
That would be his. That would be his. Promo.
Moving on. Why not? I don't want y'all no more. What we had is over. I don't know, but I think Roman's more likely, like I said, Crown Jewel. He's gonna have his joint with Logan. I don't think he's doing 2 pay-per-views in 1 month.
Yeah, he might not.
I personally don't think he's doing 2 pay-per-views in 1 month.
That's why I don't think he's doing. I don't think it should be a bloodline.
I think he's gonna he's gonna call the troops like, yo, y'all going to War Games. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all win that joint for the bloodline, whoop-de-whoop. Now who they go against? Let's look at let's look at it. You got the New Day, who's, you know what I'm saying, kind of like them setting promos and seeds of them wanting to like reignite this feud with the Usos for this whole the legacy, the record and such. So throw them in there. I would love to see. I would just love to see them get back in the ring together, especially the energy where these two teams are at right now. Like it's kind of flip flop where like the Usos are more over than the New Day right now. You know what I'm saying? Storyline wise.
Why not the tag team?
So there you can add them two in there. Now on the other side, mix it up. Add KO in there. You know what I'm saying?
You thinking
Combat
like my booking?
Sammy.
You thinking like my booking?
And then for combat Solo, I think you go Riddle. Unless whatever happens with him and Seth, like I think Riddle would be another great person to have in War Games.
Ricochet.
I kind of got the bloodline too.
They need somebody flippity.
I'm gonna kind of skim through mines. I'm not.
I want to see what Ricochet and Ray do. I want to see more of them in the ring. They had really good chemistry Friday.
I don't know who I would put in the team, but the main story to come out of it, KO is definitely on the opposite team. I don't want him and Sammy to make no contact, but I really want that to start to like, yo, the KO and Sammy might be reuniting to like really take out the Usos and all.
Nothing doesn't be like the first event where like the
I just wanted to hint. I don't want it to like fully like complete the story, but I want it to be like to start to go like Jay, even adding more to Jay and Sammy. Like Jay, like
yeah,
yo,
like, I think this would be a night where like
you just,
bloodline takes.
Why you ain't attack KO? Nobody saw him just looking at Kevin.
Something they can put in a flashback montage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, all through all that chaos and just like this like non-communication and shit, especially with Jay and Sammy. This would be the night you really see like Bloodline take a definite loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we really seen them like get dominated or lose, and you know what I'm saying, as a group like that. You know what I'm saying? Not much. You don't really see it. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that happening in Warrior. And that would be a good place to do it also.
What if Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble?
I don't see it. That's not gonna him. I just don't see that right now.
That's so Vince, bro. That's so Vince.
What? Not seeing Sammy winning it?
Yeah, that's so Vince.
Not right now. No, I don't see him winning it right now.
I'm not mad at him for saying that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying,
because
like,
for me to even where
I'm looking at where the ways.
But I'm one of those guys. I can see Sammy beating Roman. Not saying it's gonna happen, but I will say I'm one of those.
Like, if it ain't Bray, Seth, or Jay, I ain't really.
Or if it's Cody,
hearing nothing. I ain't really hearing nothing else outside of that, man. I'm gonna keep it tall. If it ain't Bray, like with Bray coming back, that like, because before that it was Seth or Jay. Bray coming back, all right, that he has a lot of reasons to, you know what I'm saying, take the title. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Cody also, you know what I'm saying? But whenever he comes back, that's whenever he comes back. But because that's a fresh story.
Yeah.
What if it's Brock? Him and Triple H is buddies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're not gonna do that.
That's how I know. That's how I would know Vince is somewhere ghostwriting this shit.
No, yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm a Vince guy, and I believe in Triple H. If that happens, I'm saying that Vince used his percentage and his stock. He definitely made the phone calls and remember who I am.
That nigga sending out more than chain messages.
Because how Triple H is. Triple H likes what we said. That's what it is. That was the end of the game. That was the end of the game.
I know niggas don't watch Game of Thrones, bro, but this shit probably like also fucking Greens versus the Blacks and the shit where it's like motherfuckers is like H guys and you got the Vince guys still lingering around, getting chain messages in the morning from Vince to tell them what to write, and they adding them ideas into the pot and shit. Like,
that's so sad.
Yo, Triple H or somewhere. He looked at the calendar. I'm like, fuck.
Like,
Crown Jewel is coming up.
this story sounds awful Vincey.
No, right.
Who? Let me see your phone.
You know I read this, right?
I've seen this style before.
I'm not bitter. I actually read the script.
My wife is over you.
Yo, but
My
no,
wife
right?
is over
More
you.
games would be a
Calm
great
down.
space for like. It should be faction warfare. I think that's another reason why like you see all these factions coming together and such. Like, I think Survivor Series war games should be faction warfare, man.
You know, I said it, man. I want all tag team matches, all of them. I don't care what form they
All
are.
of them are tag team
Yo,
matches.
I want to. Me personally, yes, I really mean that. Me personally, I want all of them. I don't need Triple H show. We don't need the world title for the main event. We don't need that. We have the Usos
War games.
They have the Pride in War games against any team. Or you know they can show out. You know they can end that shit off. The women already show we can hang. Let's not do that. And then you get a Survivor Series tag team match.
You gotta remember, war games is more of a faction like type of setting. You know what I'm saying? Set up for faction. That's why Undisputed Era ran that shit for so long.
War games.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said. That's why Undisputed Era ran it for so long in NXT. That's why the Horsemen ran it for so long in NWA. I think on this level, I think the faction that might start running it may be the Bloodline.
That's what I'm talking about, the Bloodline. That's what I'm talking about. They can end the pay-per-view perfectly, make it feel like a main event, and send us home happy. They already like one of the top story, or if not the top story right now going. We don't need Roman Reigns. We don't need a one-on-one match. Chill out. No, we got this. We got
y'all
this,
talking about Sammy winning the Rumble, man. Give me Sammy versus Jay at Mania.
Fire. I ain't gonna lie. They build enough story to make it feel like that, like a big match.
How come Jimmy ain't getting no matches?
Jimmy straight, yo, Sami Zayn is literally
Jimmy.
Yo, yeah, he's straight. Like Sammy is literally putting him over just by chilling. Like Sammy is doing the wrestling. That's how you know you're starting to be one of them wrestlers. When you just being around you, just being the little things of being near you, you're putting them over. They're getting a rub off of that. Every time Sammy when he was cutting a promo, highlighting them, talking about them, did you see the pop he was giving them? Everybody loves Jimmy. Look at Jimmy. The handshake. Jimmy don't have to do nothing. Jimmy delivered the handshake.
Jimmy cool as hell. Why can't you?
Exactly. That's
Come
what
on,
I'm saying,
dude.
Bro. Like,
come
Sammy
on, man. You gotta be cool like Jimmy, man.
Sammy is so over. All he has to do, like, bro. Like, if he argue with you in a promo, bro, you're about to get a rub off of Sammy. If you talk to Sammy in a promo at this point in time, you're getting a rub off of Sammy. Sammy is low key putting you over, bro. Like,
get a rub off of Sammy. That's so crazy.
Oh, guys.
It's
oh no.
Getting a rub, eh?
Oh.
Giving her a rub.
Guys, relax. 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 We don't want to put too much on.
Jeez. You know what I mean. Anyway.
Not in the English accent, though. I'm wildin'.
That was nasty.
Getting a rub off, eh?
Oh, come on.
Shush. Shush, please.
Thank you. Yo.
Jeez Louise.
Nasty accent.
Jesus Christ. Man, where's the Cheeto Puffs, man? I've been sipping on this orange juice and vodka, bruh. I'm sorry. Cushion oranges be the components, man.
Oh my god, I can see Karrion and Drew having a singles match.
I would like to see them continue their feud, yeah.
Let's see how Crown Jewels go. It wasn't too big on the last card. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm not giving up on it. I think Crown Jewel are actually going to show out. I really believe that. So, you know.
Yeah, shout out to my brethren in rehab.
Free the wave, man. That's crazy.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, I'm a battle rap fan. I'm sorry. I don't know the man. But I am a battle rap fan. And I definitely don't want to see a black man go to jail. So free the wave. Homeless cooking. I just saw this man cook, JC. God, Lord, I watched that joke back 2 days ago. Lord, yo, it's just levels. You hear me? Yo, oh my God, I saw a highlight.
You say 30 and 9. Chris Hansen like us.
Bro, listen. I know this is professional wrestling fans. It's crazy how battle rap fans watch wrestling, but wrestling fans don't watch battle rap. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But anyway, I gotta say this. JC, I'm disgusted. Yo, I cannot believe. Listen. I don't know why. Nobody hasn't answered me. I hope Get Your Bars Off interview soon. I don't care if this is 4 years from now. I'm pulling up on that interview and I'm asking you, why did you dance on stage battling Sue Surf?
You know what that was equivalent to? I swear to God. Y'all remember when Ashley Simpson got caught lip syncing and she started tap dancing on stage? That's exactly what that shit reminds me of, bro. Like, yo, the cringe level, Ashley Simpson SNL. If y'all ain't see it, look it up. Some people might not be old enough for that.
All right, man. I gotta roll another one. I gotta touch my lady. So, you want to sign out? Tell them where they can find y'all. Get your bars off.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Ari Starks. Find me at,
get him more water. Get him more water.
Yo, these Cheetos, bro. The munch is going crazy. But nah, Ari Starks, ARRI. STARKS, you know what I'm saying? Staying true, always rising on itself. You already know what it is. Get Your Bars Off podcast, Get Your Bars Off network on all streaming platforms. Find that everywhere on all social media too. Sue, let them know where they find you, bro.
Thank you. You can find me at a boy named Sue. You can find me at a boy named Sue, SXDZ. My real name, my rap shit.
Yo, when you gonna grow up?
Black Mohican family. When is Soulja Boy gonna grow up?
You said a boy named Sue. I'm always gonna call you. Gonna be 50, and I'm like, yo, a boy named Sue. Fire. Yo, get it right, man. We Wrestling Podcast, episode 59. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe, tell a friend to join the trend. The show has come to an end. Sit back and forever relax.
Relax. Swirling mass.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Turn my mic up. Turn our mother loving mic